here we go. Puck is down, battle for it, and won by the Raiders as it's Jacobson who throws one in deep. Now battle for it in just inside the blue line and retrieved here by the Eagles as it was Cozy who throws one down in the corner. So now Erickson retrieves here for the Raiders. Nice little breakout pass there. Now Jacobson throws it deep and both teams chase. Haycraft wins the battle for it in the corner. Now a scrum for it retrieved by Turnquist. Now it's played back to behind the net. Breakout pass there looking for Kurkowski. Now the Raiders control it. It's Henjum. Throws it in deep. Now the puck clears the zone. And Apple Valley will retrieve. Cross ice breakout pass there. They were unable to connect. Now a battle. And retrieved by Haycraft. Haycraft tried making a move. Now retrieved here by the Eagles. Fees works her way into the zone. Nice read there by the Raiders to get it out of the trouble. Now they work their way into the zone. Shot on, and they're early in the first. Now off the goal, thrown in deep by Thies. Now the Eagles with some zone time here. All right, out in front, and a great save by Kemp. Good chance there for the Eagles, looking for the response, but Kemp was up for the challenge here. Now a chance here. Haycraft had a breakaway, rolled off her stick, and face-off won by the Eagles. Shot was on, but it was blocked. Now the Eagles retrieve it from behind the net, tried throwing one out front. Puck bounced around, now back into the neutral zone as Haycraft has it. Haycraft with some nice moves. Puck bouncing around, now thrown in the corner. And now it ends on Erickson's stick. Erickson fires a shot on. Her shot was blocked in traffic. Now the puck's in the neutral zone. Retrieved by Hedgeham. Tried throwing it in deep. Now retrieved here by the Eagles. Chance here, 2-on-1. Shot on. And a great save by Kemp. Now the Eagles working it around here. Nice skated by Gretz. Now battle for it in the corner. Now it's played to the D. And a shot on there by Anderson. Now puck rolls into the corner. Thies fires. Now face off in the zone. It's won back by the Eagles. So look for the clear. Now the puck rolls into the corner. And thrown behind the net. And now ends up with a stick of Haycraft. She'll play it back behind the net to Bjork. Bjork looking to slow it down. Now played back up top, Erickson. She'll go D to D with Jacobson. Back over. And a one-time shot there by Henjum, the goal scorer. A nice blocker save there by Carlson. So now it's Haycraft skating around here. Played up top, Erickson. D to D, Jacobson. Back, Henjum. She fires another one-timer. It goes wide. And two good opportunities there, but two great saves off that one-timer. Now Erickson throws it in deep. Now it's played in the corner. Bjork with it. Played up top. Henningsgaard with it. Now played over. Erickson throws it in the corner. Haycraft with it. Tried playing it over there to Henningsgaard, but a great stick. And the Eagles will go for a change. Now they're looking for the long pass there. Intercepted by Sikic, and she'll clear it out of trouble. So we're down to 30 seconds left on this power play here for the Raiders. Now played over Haycraft. She'll start her skate past the red line. 1-on-3. Haycraft works her way in the zone. Tried upwards. But a nice takeaway there. Chance here. Shot on. And a great save there. Turnquist with the shot, but Kemp with the great glove save. Now thrown in the corner. Now thrown out front, and another chance for the Eagles. And a nice pad save by Kemp, and cleared out of trouble there. So now it's cleared all the way down. Icing waved off as Turnquist won that foot race, but now it's Haycraft with it for the Raiders. Battle for it right in front of Cretin's bench. It's played back. Rich goes D. What a nice takeaway in the neutral zone by Gore. Gore works her way in. Tried making a move to the net, but and that's where we sit so far in this first. Now the face-off is played. Now battle for it in the corner. Now the blue line kept in there by Ambule. Now it's in the corner. Tried throwing it out front there, the Ambule. Working it around. Now it's chance in the slot. As that was Gretz who tried to fire one on. Couldn't get a shot off. Now it's played to the point. Thies. She fired one just wide. Don't think Kemp saw it. Now a penalty here. Now face-off is played in. Eagles corral the face-off and cleared out of trouble. So now it'll be Erickson who retrieves it here for the Raiders. Nice breakout there by the Raiders. Now Bjork works her way into the zone. Nice little drop pass there. Henjum with it. Henjum tried firing one cross ice there for Haycraft. They were unable to connect and cleared out. So now Kemp will retrieve here for the Raiders. Now Erickson. Turnover, but called for offside. Now face-off won by Cretin. They'll work it around. Now a breakout pass here. Haycraft works her way in. Now back up to the point. Erickson with it. Now looking for that one-timer by Ellie Henjum. She couldn't connect on it. Now thrown out in front, and a chance there for Bjork. So now Haycraft in a battle for it. Bjork retrieves. Bjork fires one on, and it's Carlson. To figure out who that is at intermission, but it looked like it was her first career varsity goal, so congrats to her. So we're down to 1 minute in this opening period. Battle out front and cleared out. Face-off and a shot on by Haycraft off the mask of Carlson. Now bouncing around and cleared out of danger there by the Raiders. And a good clear there. So we're down to 20 seconds in this period. It's played back Erickson. Now played over. Bjork with it. Bjork tried working her way in the zone. A nice stick there from Korkowski. Now back in the neutral zone. Haycraft with 5 seconds. Fires one on. Swarmed up there by Carlson. Now the face-off won back by Apple Valley. And it's Turnquist who throws one in deep where Kemp will retrieve. Now Erickson has it behind her net. Now it's played over. Jacobson. Jacobson flicks it up. And retrieved there by Turnquist. She'll play it back into her corner. Now pressure's on. Now Anderson with it. Plays it up the boards. Now Turnquist starts her skate. Thrown in deep Eagles will go for a change. So now it's retrieved here by Cretin, looking up ice. They were unable to connect. Retrieved there by Thies. She cleared it out, but now Erickson retrieves here for the Raiders. Erickson works her way in the zone, throws it in the corner. Tried throwing one out front there. Chance there for Bjork. Now Haycraft. Tried going short side high. Nails the post. Now Haycraft dancing around the corner. Played up top to Rich. Past her skate, or past her stick, and now both teams in a skate. Retrieved there by the Raiders and cleared out of trouble. Now played back. Sickage with it. Now Henjum. Tried dumping one in. But a nice read there from Sickage. And the Eagles, 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. Back to full strength. Now battle behind the Raiders' net. Retrieved there by Haycraft. And she'll start her skate with a nice move. Haycraft works her way into the zone. 1-on-3, tried making some moan. Face-off won by the Eagles. Now Erickson, but a nice stick there and clear by Sickage. Now puck in the zone, picked up. That was Sickage and Erickson battling behind the net. Erickson comes away. Tried making a move. How it ends up back to Birch. Birch now in the corner. Still battle for it behind the net. Now the puck rolls to the corner. Now Birch comes out with it. Birch is looking for a breakout pass there to Bjork. They were unable to connect, and now Haycraft ends up with it. Haycraft fires one on, and a nice blocker save there from Carlson. Cretin with some power play time. Just under 30 seconds as the 4-on-4 has ended. Now Erickson works her way into the zone. Erickson still skating around. Goes around the net. Nice skating here by Erickson. Now she'll fire one on. Bouncing around. Now face off there. Won by the Eagles and cleared out. Both teams in a skate for it. Great effort there by Turnquist. Face off one back by Apple Valley. Shot thrown into the corner. Now intercepted there. Nice read by Haycraft. Haycraft to Bjork. She works her way into the zone. Now works her way into the neutral zone here. Jacobson tried looking up ice. Now battle for it right in front of the penalty box. And Haycraft comes away with it. Haycraft tried bouncing it to the outside. Nice stick there from Thies. Now it's thrown in the corner. Bjork wins that foot race, thrown in deep. It's now Turnquist here. Picks it up. Full for the Eagles. It's 2-1 here with just over 2 minutes left in this second period. Now retrieved here. Eagles thrown in deep. Now Turnquist. Played up top. Thies with it. Her shot goes wide. Now behind the net. Trying to throw it out front. Great read there from Rich. Throws it out the glass into the corner. Now puck rolls behind the net. And kept in the zone. Now Rich with it. Rich throws it out of the zone and thrown right back in by the Eagles. That one nearly got by Kemp as it redirected wide. Eagles passing the slot. Now Gore here, the goal scorer. Now thrown around the net. Gretz will retrieve here for the Eagles. That's with Haycraft on her. Haycraft tried making a move. Gretz retrieves. Now they'll work their way into the zone here. Works their way to the outside. And Buell tried throwing one out front there for Gore. Pass was unable to get through. Now retrieved here by Birch. Now into the corner. And Buell. Thrown behind the net. Was looking there for Gretz. Bounced off her stick. Now rang back around. And cleared out by Cretin. The face-off here, and third period is underway. And it's won back there by Cretin. Now bouncing in the neutral zone, and an early chance here. Shot on. Great save there by Kemp. They had a follow-up opportunity, but Kemp held strong. Now thrown into the corner. Now cross-ice breakout pass there for Bjork. Now face-off won back by Apple Valley, and a nice breakout pass there. It's now Turnquist. Starts her skate. She'll work it to the outside. Now played up top. Theus tried firing one on. Her shot was blocked. Now battle for it. Just shy of the hash marks. Kept into this. Oh, nice block there. Haycraft with a chance. 1-on-2. Stop and go. Works her way back into the slot. Tried firing one on, and a good block there by Cozy. Now Haycraft. Or check that. That was Bjork. Tried working her way out to front of the net. It's now retrieved by Cozy. Cozy throws one in deep. Now thrown in the slot there. Looking for Gore. They were unable to connect, and it'll be played all the way back. Now cross ice pass. Shot on there as Ambule. Now face off in the corner. Now played behind the net. Both teams battle for it. Gretz retrieves. Gretz in the corner. Now zone. So it's pushed forward there by Gore, and both teams will chase to the corner as Erickson looking for Bjork on the breakout pass. Those two are unable to connect and thrown right back in the zone by the Eagles. Now Erickson with a nice breakout pass there. But a nice read by Gretz to keep it in the zone. She'll throw it in deep and go for a change. Now battle in the corner. As it's retrieved here by the Raiders. Bjork. Tried cutting to the inside, lost control. Now goes into the corner. And retrieved by Anderson. Nice breakout here by Apple Valley. Now Turnquist throws one on front of the net. Puck just bounces wide. It's now Henjum retrieves. And it's cleared. It's here. Kennefic off a change. Shot on. She scored by the Eagles. They're gonna want to get back into this one. And on the other side for Cretin, it's kind of just play your own game and hold on. Now off the face-off. Puck into the Cretin zone. Now cleared out. Turnquist. Now they work their way into the zone. Played up top. Now battle for it in the corner. Rang around the boards there by Birch. Now Turnquist. She fires one on. Haycraft battling on the draw. Like a tie up there. But retrieved by Bjork. Now chipped off the glass into the zone. Now played back into the zone, retrieved by Fees. Fees will start her skate. Now face off. One back there to Anderson. Her shot just goes wide. Now both teams battle for it in the corner. Turnquist picks it up. She fires one on. A nice save there by Kemp. Out in front. Now played into the Cretin zone, retrieved there by Rich. Now Rich starting her skate to the outside, but retrieved there by Turnquist. Now played back to Turnquist. Nice move there. We'll stop and go. Now a nice breakout here by Apple Valley as Cozy works her way into the zone. Cozy. Now battle for it behind the net. Now into the corner. Turnquist retrieves here for the Eagles. Tried throwing one out in front, bouncing around. Now retrieved. Now another shot thrown out in front. Chance in the slot. Fired one on. Shot's blocked. Still loose. Now cleared. And retrieved here by Turnquist. Now Turnquist throws one in deep. And a much needed change here for Apple Valley. Now face off one there by Apple Valley. And now cleared out there. Both teams chase for it. Gore wins the race. She'll clear it out of the zone. Nice breakout there. Turnquist bouncing around. Puck loose. Now they'll settle it down. 30 seconds and counting. Now a shot on. Puck loose. Right there. Shot on. Hit the side of the net. It's now Gretz. Gretz, pressure on. Rings it around the boards, down low. Turnquist with it. Turnquist, 15 seconds. Fires one out front. Kept in by Turnquist. She fires a shot on. And a nice save. Final 11 seconds. Face off in the zone. Pushed into the corner. Turnquist has it. Final 7 seconds. Bouncing around. Played up to the top. Looking for a shot. Shot on. They scored! Face off here. And now face off here. Overtime has started. And it's one back. Erickson tried playing it back. Haycraft was looking for Erickson. They were unable to connect. Now Jacobson on a breakout pass. Bjork. Puck deflected. Breakaway. Haycraft for the game. And what a save by Carlson. Haycraft all alone out front. Carlson up for the challenge. Now puck in the neutral zone. Gretz. Haycraft. Nice move there. Haycraft. Can't win it. Now chipped back out, but taken away by the Eagles. Turnquist. Turnquist throws it into the zone. And now both teams will chase. Erickson retrieves behind her own net. Erickson observing. Now played up ice to Leach. Now cleared out. And no icing is called. It was tipped.